Welcome back and welcome in. My name is Evan. We're here to play some more Celeste, Chapter 3, A-side golden attempt. This might even be it. This might be our only attempt today because it's going to turn into a success. Just you wait. I don't even have any question. There's no hesitation. Look at this play. I'm just too good. I've been mentally training all week. Haven't played the game, but I've been mentally training. In my head, playing this stage over and over and over again. Nothing can stop me. Well, until we get to Big Oshiro, but we don't gotta think about that for a bit. Meditating? Exactly, yeah. Yeah. Spending hours a day meditating, thinking about this chapter. Not actually playing it, but just in deep thought. Until my brain can just immediately download that information to my muscle memory when I turn the game on. We'll see. We'll see. You know, your brain does do some very interesting processing stuff when you're not thinking about it, you know? So there's a possibility it actually did all the work for me already. I don't know, the brain be doing all sorts of things like that all the time, I feel like. And I am thankful for it. Your boy is so locked in. Look at this. Well, I should do that. That makes a lot more sense. I guess I didn't even need it. I don't know. I was being silly. What's up, Oshiro? Goodbye, Oshiro. Heroes trying to stream together right now. That's so funny. I clicked the button. Did you cancel it? Sometimes I wonder if I have a functionally self-aware unconscious sub-personalities that game out scenarios and solve shit for me before I even know. Oh, you're just trying to click on my name. Yeah, I got you, Hero. No worries. Yeah, have a good lurk. Yeah, dude, I totally feel that way, Binary. I feel like at least, you know, to a good degree, our brains, I think, are smarter than we think they are. You know, there are sub-processes and stuff like that running all the time that, like, we're not consciously paying attention to, but they're happening. Holy schmoly, what's up, Throw Out? How are you? Yeah, I think it's very, very likely that your brain is gaming out / puzzling out things like that all the time. It's preparing you for the best Celeste run of your life is what it's doing, at least for me. That's what's happening, I swear to you. It was funny though, today I was leaving work and my coworker asked me what game I was playing, and I was like, oh, I'm running Celeste right now. And my coworker, we're joking. He stopped. He's like, oh my god, I didn't know how much of an ally you were. So yeah, of course, that's why I'm playing Celeste. That's the only reason. It was really good. Lately when I've been especially anxious, I've noticed myself playing this music to myself in my brain. This music is so good, and it is... Do you think, in what type of way, Binary? Is it playing in your head because it makes you feel anxious, or it makes it feel like this is just how the brain processes when anxious? It narrates my anxiety to me. Interesting. This game knows. It understands. On the deepest possible level, it understands all of your anxieties. You play Strawberry Jam? I know, at some point I'll get to it. I really want to get all of the normal game done before I do, but it'll happen probably. Down, up, down. Someone had to say it today. That's true. I need my reminder. That's a good point. That's a good point. It wouldn't be a Celeste stream if someone didn't say, "Have you heard about Strawberry Jam? Have you checked out Strawberry Jam?" Someone cut next. Yeah. Are you banned, Binary? That's a really good question, since you did just redeem the second redeem after already redeeming the first redeem. You know what? I'm gonna have to go out. I'm gonna have to say no, you're not banned, because other people had plenty of chances to grab the second redeem at this point. I feel like it's only when like it's a first redeem directly into the second redeem, you know? But you waited. The stream's been up for almost 15 minutes. I think it's understandable that you can claim the second redeem as well as the first redeem at this point. I just was so busy yapping I forgot to actually... There you go. Actually, you're banned now because me yapping to you made me forget to play the game. Forgot about that in the panic of accidentally asking to stream together. I can't believe you, Hero. First of all, not only did you not redeem the second redeem, you tricked me into thinking you wanted to hang out and stream together, but then actually you hate me, and so you decided to back out of that and not redeem the second redeem. This guy. I'm joking. I know. I'm being silly. All right, you know what? All things considered, though, up until that point that I died there, we were basically all the way through Big Mess, so that feels pretty good for our first like 10 minutes of actually playing. I'll take that. My God, dude, it's so annoying talking to. Am I an asshole for saying this? It's so annoying talking to people who like don't know anything about the tech sector, about tech. Well, it's like, okay, the other day this dude was like, and to be fair, is a friend of my parents, right? And so like older than me, right? Okay, I'll leave then. No, mess. You can stay. But this dude was like, because my like, since I'm studying like cloud computing and network engineering type stuff, people just, if they're not into computer stuff, hear that and are just like, okay, this is just like computer tech, whatever, blanket things. But this guy was like, well, last year I really started using the chat GPT a lot, so I'm doing a lot of things the same in your world these days. And I was like, yep, you're using chat GPT, which is exactly the same as the things that I'm doing. He was like, yeah, it's actually really helpful. I was doing some writing and it's actually incredibly useful. He's like, no wonder, yeah, so I'm basically like, it's a lot of the same things, and I just didn't have it in me to be like, bro, I'm sorry. First of all, it's like, no, because no, and then also just like, it's not what I'm doing at all. It's like, it has nothing to do with anything I'm doing. Oh, I love it though. I appreciate it. ChatGPT mentioned, yeah. Man, it's frustrating. Some of that, it's so annoying. I don't have the energy in me to be like, stop. You know what I mean? You mean you're not just studying how to talk to AI? Oh yeah, you're right. I forgot. I'm taking college. I'm taking college classes and getting certifications so that I can better prompt my AI. You're right. It's a real good use of my money. Prompt engineering degree. I mean, dude, have you seen? I mean, I'm sure a good chunk of them are fake, but there's like, but a good amount of them are probably real too. Like people actually hiring on people to do prompt engineering. Like it's a real thing. That's crazy to me. How soon until we see that die out, do you think? Because like, it's just so dumb. It's so dumb. But to be fair, I also feel that way. And this is again, like, I don't know at this point, like how rude I'm being when it comes to like basic tech stuff in the year 2026. But like when I hear someone be like, I'm working on an Excel spreadsheet and I've been trying to figure out how to make it so that the date updates in this one square every day. And I'm like, and I know it's things like, no, not everybody knows these things, right? But it just makes me go like, why are you can find the answer really quickly. And trust me, you don't even have to use ChatGPT to find the answer to your question. If you're just trying to figure out how to make a date show up in Excel, like, oh, if the paradigm weren't shifting so fast, I think we could have context engineering degrees eventually. I think so, yeah. You can just Google it. Yeah, but then the problem with that is like all the Google results now are all summarized by AI, which at least like, you're able to get references for all these things to like see where they're pulling information from, but it's still just like, I don't want it. I want not that. As an older person, I've been very hesitant to actively use any kind of AI. Yeah, well, I don't know. And maybe I just see it. I see the disconnect more, I feel like, in the demographic directly above me and the demographic directly below me as far as like age demographic goes. And I think it's because the age demographic that is above, like, is older than me, has kids that are the age demographic younger than me. You know what I mean? And so like those parents are like trying to keep up with tech super heavy, because they feel like they're lagging behind. So they're like, oh, we got to adopt all this AI stuff. And then their kids are like, I want to use all this stuff. And they're like, okay, do it. And like, don't put any guardrails or anything. Meanwhile, like my generation, who I feel like has had to grow up, we grew up in like hey, the internet is scary. Don't trust anything on the internet. Don't trust anyone out there era, at least for me, which like, I feel like has always made me appreciate tech, but also be very hesitant of it. You know what I mean? Like I want it. I want it to work, but like there's always hurdles and there's always setbacks and there's always things to look out for. I don't know. Dude spitting facts. Well, then the other thing that I think more so has been frustrating me the most lately is like all of these things boil down to and come back to just like very capitalist, corporate, ad-driven sensibilities that just like I don't want in my day-to-day. You know what I mean? Like if these things are being funded by private entities, like there's always going to be a financial benefit to like have biases one way or another, or like engagement bait one way or another, and it's just really hard to want to engage with anything that, and not just AI, but just like the modern internet space, I guess. Modern internet space and like clickbaitness of social media or just the internet in general right now. Yo, what's up? I'm Moby. Welcome in. Welcome to the Hell Room. Not the actual Hell Room, but not a fun room in this chapter, for a guy like me at least. But actually, I forgot. I'm kind of the freaking best at the game. Oh my god, I went diagonal. Never mind, I'm not the best at the game. We'll do it again. I'm blaming my controller. How are you doing, Moby? Welcome in, welcome in. You came in at a great time to listen to me take a big steaming pile of poop all over AI and the internet. Modern internet is vomitous. Well, I've said it before, but like I think that's what drew me to like want to start streaming. Aside from like I've always appreciated and enjoyed streaming culture, I guess. Well, not always. Maybe that's not the best thing to say. There've been some streamers who I appreciate their culture. But the fact that like Twitch and streaming is social by nature in a way that is different than the rest of, I feel like, modern internet, at least in like small streams and stuff like that, you're able to connect on a different level and it's less like attached to other stuff. Did I hear about the Hell Trio? Yes, I have, but I forget which ones they are because it's been a long time since I remember someone mentioning Hell Trio. That's like, those are like the specific rooms, right? Is Comb Room one of the Hell Trio? I can't remember. Hell Trio is 6B, 7B, 8B. Oh, are we talking specifically with Goldens or just getting them done? Because like we got those done. But of course, everything will be more difficult when I go for the Goldens. I will cry. Golden, yeah. Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. We'll get there eventually. And I will be sad the whole time. Why would I dash there? That's silly. But yeah, so much of like the ad revenueification, if you will, of modern internet is just like, I don't know if it's making me feel like old man, like I want to start being like ye old data hoarder type, but it's certainly making me want to spend less time in internet spaces that are just there to like mine my data. 90s and early 2000s internet was a different world. Well, I just feel like it was a very different world. There were not like cosmetic themes that had been like established as like, here's the default way everything online should look. There was so much more like personalization that gave everything so much more character. And I get them all, but chapter 9 was just impossible. Yeah, that's what I've seen people say. I would gladly micropay rather than ads. Yeah, at this point, literally at this point, I was thinking the other day, and I was like, I was thinking mainly because of music stuff, right? And granted, I have heard a lot of music I probably never would have because of Spotify algorithms, but at the same time, like, I don't have the same connection anymore where, like, if my friend was like, hey, check out this album, and they, like, I would find a way to listen to that album, but now I'm so overwhelmed with, like, options and music that I know I want to listen to that I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to get around to listening to this 30-minute album, which seems crazy, but, like, I feel like that's where it's taken music listening to me sometimes. And I'm like, I feel like the obligation to listen to all this music because I'm paying for a service that lets me listen to all this music. But really, yeah, if you let me micropay or like bring me back, like, just like, I just want my iTunes back. I want to listen to the demo of the song, go, yeah, I'd like to have that one, and, like, let me buy it. And I know there's services that let you do that still, and I know stuff like Bandcamp exists to, obviously I know these things, to actually support artists and stuff like that with music. But I don't know, it's just frustrating that everything's kind of moved away from that. Well, so I guess supporting art in general has always been, throughout history, a difficult task, right? All right. Why am I going this way? I never go this way. But yeah, like, I think a really good example is freaking recipes. You guys ever look up a recipe on the internet and go, like, what the heck is happening on this website? You look up a recipe for, like, the most basic thing, and you're hit with, like, 20 ads. The page keeps on auto-scrolling back to the top of the page. It's ridiculous. Hold on, I have to actually pay attention here for a second. Let me just walk in and out of this room so I can... There we go, we're fine. Oh my god, I should have just committed. I was being dumb. Had a vision. We're both getting our respective Goldens in our streams. If you tell me that that's the truth, I will believe you. I appreciate that, hero. I will run with your vision and make it come to fruition. One of life's greatest injustices, food is meant to be made with love, not Q2 revenue targets. Exactly. Exactly. Oh, interesting thing I saw clips of today. You see, I'm very excited for it. I think it maybe is coming out tomorrow. Good old Brennan Lee Mulligan went on the Fear and podcast. What a surprise. I would have never thought that was about to happen. But I saw a clip of Brennan on the freaking Fear and podcast. And it was a nice surprise. I said, "Holy, I did not expect to see these worlds collide." Fear and, yeah, it's one of the podcasts that Hassan Piker's on. his initials does lead to some hilarious situations. Yeah, true. Yeah. So I'm interested to watch that, listen to that podcast when it comes out. There we go. I know, I've been very much... I'm always feeling like it would be fun to play D&D. I just don't have the time for it, man. It's such a time dedication that I can't chunk out of my life right now. But it would be fun. I also just haven't played a character in D&D in so long, just because of being stuck DMing at my own, you know, because I enjoy it. I just think it would be fun to play a character, you know? I need a break from the DM role. Yep. All right, I'm moving my mic back so I can sit even more comfortably. I guess I'll do that. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I let go of my freaking grab. Hero, I know you said you saw a vision. Did your vision also include me dying for some really dumb reasons before I get the win here? Because, let me tell you, that's happening. So if your vision included that, then we're good. I just did the same thing, except I let go of the direction instead of grab. Dang, something's in the air. Something's out to get us both. There must be something in the water. They're turning the freaking frogs gay? Yeah, I know, that's true. It's true. I've heard it. I've heard people say it, so it must be true. I watched the YouTube video. I forget what the guy's channel was, but the title of the video was about storing data on a bird, which, you know, is kind of an interesting title, right? But the most interesting takeaway I took from the video about bird calls and the like, was that bird sound, they're capable of producing frequencies using two different types of like modulation. So they're able to do amplitude modulation and frequency modulation, which is where you have like two signals, one amplifying another in a certain way to create a different pitch. And it's stuff that like I've done a lot with like synthesis and doing like, there's literally like synthesizers built on these different types of modulation, right? And so it was just really interesting to like hear bird sounds, and then he would like slow them down, and like understanding how they're like actually producing these pitches in ways that like they're it's crazy. It's some crazy cool stuff, and just like how technical that little bird's body is to be able to make such crazy sounds. It's awesome. But yeah, he ends up like spoiler for the video, he basically records. You can take like so there's a device that will read out all the frequencies of a sound, and it'll display them basically one way, or you know, like one way is like time, and then the other way is frequency, just like in a kind of like in a moving graph, I guess, if right. And you're able to like, there's software where you can like draw a picture and then have it play out as the sound, right? So he drew a picture of a bird, and he was able to take this picture of a bird, play the sound, or turn it into a sound, play the sound to a bird, and then obviously it's like a specific bird that's really good at mimicry. And then the bird later on, like without him even realizing it, because the bird was singing this one, like doing this one melody, but apparently encoded, like it literally, this is the part that like blew my mind. The bird was simultaneously like doing one song that it already knew, and simultaneously layered underneath it was the bird picture song. And the dude didn't even hear it the first time because it sounded so different. But when he analyzed it in the software, he could see like the faint outline of the bird shape, and the bird literally had like imprinted another song on top of that song. It was crazy. How do I find this? The video is called like saving data on a bird or something like that. Or like I saved a PNG to a bird. I can't remember exactly what it is. You'll find it really quick. It's got a good chunk of views on YouTube. But yeah, it's crazy. That same guy, I'm pretty sure it was that same channel, also had a video. I don't know, he does a lot of really interesting like tech build projects and stuff like that. I recommend one I saw about a guy teaching an octopus to play piano. Teaching an octopus, dude, octopuses are so smart. They're so incredibly smart. I love getting to see them. Every time I get to see an octopus, it makes me so happy. They're such cool creatures. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back to send. Why did I just jump on top of that bunny? Are you kidding me? We're gonna go back to sending messages by bird, but we're actually gonna like encode messages in bird song to send to each other. Oh, that would be crazy. I wonder what the biggest octopus ever recorded is. Now, this is a good question. Can someone Wikipedia deep dive for me? If not, you know what I'm doing as soon as stream's over. Now I'm just thinking about octopuses. Oops. There's a book. It's an epistolary poetic novel that has these encoding things into nature ideas called "This is how you lose The Time War. Interesting. Very interesting. It's lovely. Sounds very interesting. Oh, my little tippy-tappy toe just touched that. That's so rude. Are you kidding me? Hero, you better be correct. You better be correct, or I'm gonna sue you. Tippy-tappy toe touch? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Hero, your vision better be correct, otherwise I want my money back. Oh my god. Alright, well that was just silly. That was unnecessary. I just got key skip 9 out of 10 times in a row, but meanwhile I can hardly get past it in actual runs. This is stupid. You just gotta treat it in the actual run like it's just practice. You just gotta get there, get up for a bit, walk around, then come back and then do it. Did you charge him money for prophecy? Seems unethical. No, it's totally ethical. Hero actually runs a legitimate prophecy business. You did not charge any money? Alright, I'd like all my gift subs and bits back then. Oh, whatever, bro. Oh, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm joking. Yeah, I don't know if I'm just like looking for that nostalgia feeling or something, but like I was talking about, I'm thinking about getting a CD burner the other day. I'm thinking like, man, maybe I need to go try to find a small little CRT somewhere so I can plug in the old PlayStation. I'm going crazy right now. Something's wrong with me, you guys. No, it's not though. Nothing's wrong. I'm wanting to do these things because they take me away from my computer and take me away from my phone. I think that's what it boils down to. I'm like, how do I want entertainment? I want things like that, but I don't want to be on my phone all of the time. I don't need it. It's too easy is the problem. It's no longer special. And if if we're all special, no one is. Did you learn nothing from The Incredibles? I wonder if the kids these days have heard about birds. No, probably not. Probably don't know anything about them. It's this little known media format, yeah. Back in my day, we used to store all of our information on birds. Okay, Grandpa. I used to hop on the biome wide web. Yeah, can we... I mean, I know, you know, we understand the concept of like a mesh network, right? But can we somehow just like utilize like mushrooms, like fungus networks? Can we tap into the fungus to send data, do you think, back and forth? Do you think there's a way? The fungus among us? Do you think we could use fungus or mycelium as data transfer pathways? Oh my god, how do I keep dying in this room? I'm gonna throw my computer off a cliff. I'm gonna find a cliff and throw my computer off it. You know that shit in Avatar, which is this season 2? They go to the swamp, right? I'm not tripping. That's not season 1. In the swamp episode, at the big tree in the middle of the swamp, where Aang puts his hand down and he like sees through the vines and the roots of the tree. Can we make that happen in real life? I need data transfer through tree root, please. Yo, welcome in. Nice emote, as usual. Feet. How you doing? You're here just in time to watch me play the same things I've been playing all stream without any success. I'm losing my mind, slowly but surely. You're not doing too shabby? That's good to hear. That's good to hear. Me too. Me too. All things considered. As much as I can complain about dying in this game, I'm doing all right in real life. Someone brought Oreos to my work today, so I had some Oreos at work. That was nice. Can't complain about that. And not only that, this was like the first time I feel like in a little bit where I've had a work shift where somebody didn't call out. A weekend work shift where we didn't have a call out, so we were actually like, we had enough people working where I wasn't like swamped all day. Oof. That was nice. It was a nice change of pace for sure. It's the little wins, right? Don't be dumb. Just don't. We're in no rush. We're not in a rush. We don't need to do anything crazy. Okay. Wait this out. We're not worried. The music's so sick. The music in this game is really good. They were cooking. The nervous piano that was just playing in the background is so special. Yes, I love how many little different elements build in this song. And they're like all over the place. I love it. Completely agree. Okay, I don't know why I was having trouble with that room earlier today. I know what I'm doing. It's just I'm yapping too much, and it's been... This is what we get for taking a week off every time we play Celeste. Whatever, it's fine though. It's chill. Also, but our first run was so good, so I think I just got tilted after having such a good first little run at it. I was so locked in and on top of everything, and then I turned it off. Chronic tilt syndrome? Some people are calling it that. Some people are calling it that. This guy, he gets talking and everything fumbles. The other thing I have thought about doing that I think would be kind of legit, the original PlayStation does double as a CD player, and so I have thought it would be kind of sick to like set up a little like a little media like CD storage area with my PlayStation on top as the CD player, you know? It would be kind of sick. And I would need like a small, it would be nice to have a small little display for it. Got a lot of CDs? No, see, that's the problem. The problem is like I've been hyper focused on like it would be awesome to start having more CDs and make CDs and do these kinds of things. Mainly because it's like, I don't know, I find like there's a lot of music that either A, I want to listen to and isn't on Spotify, B, is on YouTube and I have to watch ads to listen to. I don't want to pay for a subscription somewhere, or it's like music that's like a video game soundtrack that's like hard to track down, or like there's no like legit way to listen to it except for playing the game. I think it could be fun to have little CDs, and like as a little art project too, to like, I think it would be fun to like, for stuff that like doesn't have a physical release of music, it would be fun to like design little CD artwork and like booklets and stuff. You know what I mean? Just for myself, of course. Although I guess if I make cool artwork and booklets and stuff, I could share those. The amount of lag-related deaths I've had tonight is going to make me cry. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that, hero. It's probably because you have my stream up. It's probably I'm actually causing you to die. I don't want it to be true, but there's a possibility that I'm right. Some say I'm always right. It does this regardless whether I have you up or not, low-key. Low-genuinely. Alright. If you say so. Get a bit of that feeling for records, but not to the level I'll actually do it. CDs don't make me feel anything, though. Interesting. I don't know. CDs are just special for me, and like they take up so much less space than vinyls, which is like another reason why like it's just such a more practical format. I feel like. Low-genuinely, SpongeBob-viously. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm talking about here. I'm glad we're on the same wavelength. But yeah, I guess that's where I'm at with it, is like vinyls to me is like, that's like a collector's type thing. CDs is like a very utilitarian, almost feels like, way to deal with like individual physical media for music. It's almost like they perfectly nailed the format. I hate to say it. I hate to be that guy, but I feel like CDs kind of perfectly encompass the genre, you know, of music storage. Bought some vinyls recently because I got a record player for free. That's awesome. You got a record player for free? Does it sound good? Or at least does it work? I feel like record players can be so finicky. I guess this is also because like I've been in like the audio tech space for so long that like I don't know, the upkeep for vinyls and record players and everything that comes with that, I'm just not interested in. Vinyls also cost so much more than CDs cost, so there's that to it. I don't know. Heard someone else say low-genuinely. Is this a new meme word? I don't know if I would... Well, I don't know if I would even put it in with a meme word. I feel like it's come out in new, like, just slang word. I might be wrong, but I feel like it's more integrated in slang culture than meme culture, almost. But maybe I'm just incorrect. I am out of the loop. I do have to get all of my intel secondhand as far as all this stuff goes. I was gonna get came with its own speakers. They were so bad. Yep, makes sense. Got an RCA to 3.5mm jack connected to my TV soundbar. Okay, fair. Gonna get some bookshelf speakers, but already had a soundbar, so I'll save the money. Yeah, vinyls are like 30, 40 new. Yeah. Okay, and this is the other part of it too, which like, again. Yeah, SpongeBob obviously is a big one. Everyone's using it lately. Yeah, Hero. I've definitely heard that one everywhere else. He says sarcastically with a tone indicator. But yeah, vinyls being 30 to 40 bucks a pop, where like CDs like 10 to 15. Not only that, but like you got a way to burn a vinyl at home? Can you cut a vinyl at home if you wanted to? I don't think so. You know what I mean? I do appreciate it. I don't know, but the thing is like vinyl as an audio file format, and again, I'm not even really an audiophile per se necessarily, but like I just don't, it's just such an impractical way to store music just because vinyls are so finicky. Vinyls are so finicky. Have a good lurk, Cash. I got one, had to return it because it was stored badly. It was skipping, unfortunately. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Analog has its own sound compared to digital, that's for sure. Yes. I will say, though, well, and again, it depends on, like, what... really, I don't know. The actual, like, data that's stored on a vinyl is incredibly high detail. It's basically the same as, like, if you guys know how, like, recording video on film works. Same principle, but for audio, right? Where you're able to have incredibly high fidelity. But a lot of that gets lost if you don't have decent playback stuff. You know what I mean? So, like, listening to a vinyl, even on, like, $100, $200 speakers, is not gonna sound that different than listening to lossless audio through Spotify on the same thing. I'm just saying. We do have our ads coming up here in just about a minute or so, so I will let you know when it's time for that. Spotify has lossless. Spotify's got lossless. Spotify's got lossless. On Wi-Fi or on cellular. Isn't that crazy? That must be on the paid version? Yeah, correct. I believe it's only on the paid version. Is it new? I don't believe they've always had it. I don't know how new it is. All I know is I be playing music and I see the little lossless notification next to it. Also, can I just point out that I don't even sweat at that one room that I said was really hard at first? Just saying. I do feel good that we've figured that one out. It is new? Okay. I was pretty sure. Relatively so. Alright, chat. We have ads, and then it's gonna be Oshiro time. Okay, so I'm gonna BRB. I'll catch you guys in a minute. Get your snack, get your drink. I gotta do some deep breaths and stretches. Alright, all my lowercase g gamers, we are here. It's time. Oshiro fight. Lock in. I legit got up, went to the bathroom, drank some water, did some stretches. Oh boy. Lock in. Please take your time and be careful. I'm gonna do my best. I'm gonna do my best. Take your time? Take your time? You guys did stream cut out for anyone else? You guys did stream just drop for anyone else? I don't know if you guys is the video working? You guys, I'm still going. We're gonna get this right. This is the run. Did you guys? It dropped and now I'm hearing voices. Oh shoot! Hold on. Let me see if I can fix the video. Oh dang it! Oh man, you guys, I'm so sorry, you guys. I was trying to troubleshoot and fix the video, and for some reason I died, dude. I'm so sorry, you guys. I was just trying to fix the video so you guys could watch stream. Told you to take your time. I know, but I was trying to fix the video. It stopped sending the video for stream for some reason. I was trying to fix it so you guys could watch the run, and I accidentally I died. Told me to take my time. I know, and then I paused up, and then I messed up. I messed up. My rhythm was off. It's fine. It's fine. We're gonna get it right now. This is the run. Just wait. Just watch. Bro thinks I was born yesterday? Not yesterday. Sometime last week, though. Joke's on you, I was born 15 minutes ago. Don't even say that. Twitch is gonna ban you if they think you're only 15 minutes old. You're not allowed to be on the platform. But for real, they're very strict on that. Exactly. I know. That's why I'm like, you gotta be careful. If you type the wrong message in chat about that, you get booted instantly. That's not even a joke, and you won't even be able to get anything back. They're very tight on these things. Oh no, there you go. Twitch, I'm not 15 minutes old. Okay, thank you. There you go. Please tell Mr. Twitch. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. Actually, we can't verify your age. Can you please send a photo of the front and back of your ID? Oh, you don't want to do that? Sorry. Just can you just take a video of your face slowly rotating your phone around your face? Thanks. We just need to make sure. We just need to make sure really quick. You had to do that on Roblox. Oh no, not for Roblox. Damn. That's crazy. I said, shit, yeah, take my facial scan. I don't give a fuck. I want to play Roblox. That's so funny. Yo, did you see that, you see Fortnite is now letting creators monetize inside of custom levels? All I'm saying is I cannot wait for the Frog Pillars creator to update Frog Pillars to have in-game purchases so I can beat all of you with financially. Pay to win Frog Pillars? Yeah. I want pay to win, like, insta-kill Kermits every time. I'll buy it. Just to flex on you. Worthwhile investment? I think so. Seems incredibly useful. No fun, no fun. Yeah, that's true. It wouldn't be fun. But yeah, they I just saw because they've obviously added microtransactions now to everyone's favorite Steal the Brain Rot. Which I know the Fortnite version has been taken from the Roblox version, but still, it is funny to see like $50 micro. They're not even microtransactions at this point. $50 for in-game stuff in a custom map in Fortnite is really funny, dude. Oh, it's really funny. How do I get to be a freaking Fortnite map creator? We need to take people's money as fast as possible. Wait, maybe I need to make the Fortnite Celeste map. We can do this as a community. Gonna say I gotta hop on that? Yeah, apparently. How can we make money off of these children? Now see, this is entirely antithetical to what I was talking about earlier about every online space being incredibly capitalistic and monetizing everything. We can't do it. We can't fall victim to their wiles. They want us to buy into the ecosystem, and we can't. We have to stand our ground. All right. Unfortunately, I was looking to see like what the best option, if I wanted to, would be to like try to hook up my PlayStation 1 to be able to stream games playing on it. That's an undertaking. How can we make money off them? Thank you for the clip, Binary. I'll have to watch it after stream. I got you. Thank you for that. Yeah, everyone's best solution for how to best take a PlayStation to HDMI out for modern setups is to buy a freaking RetroTink 4K, which costs like, I think it's like over $500. Bro, I'm sorry, I'm not paying over $500 for this thing so that I can play my PlayStation games on HDMI, dude. That's not happening. I'm sorry. I understand, but it's not happening. So I guess that's where I was like, okay, how do I want to use this old PlayStation? I guess I can use it as a CD player, and then everything spiraled off from there. Just get a regular capture card. No, but the problem is the HDMI to whatever it's called converter. No, the thing is first of all, the video quality is absolute garbo. It won't go directly to most modern capture cards because of the output resolution, and then all of the scaling gets messed up basically. And then the biggest thing is like any of those converters on older systems like that introduce a ton of latency into the gameplay, which like no, no thanks. Yeah, the biggest thing that comes down to is like latency, and then even on top of that, you could emulate. I know, but it's just like I have the hardware, and it hits different. It hits different when you pop the open button, you slap a disc down, you watch that bad boy spin up, you know what I mean? It's a different feeling. You can't emulate that feeling. And maybe it's just because it's the console that I grew up on. Like, I wouldn't have any problem doing that with like different game systems that I didn't grow up on. But like that was my game system growing up. You know, that was my living room console. Are you kidding me? You guys, today's been something else. So maybe there's part of that like I hold it in high reverence as a console. You're struggling here too, Hero? Okay, so really, you cursed me. No farewell code for me tonight, ending stream. I can't believe you. I can't believe you. It's actually, you're gonna get it next run. So I don't know what you're doing. Next run will be tomorrow. Fair enough. Fair enough. We gotta do it. Need to lay down. Been shrimping too long? Bro, you need to stream in a different posture if you're shrimping that hard while you're streaming. I hate to break it to you. Your body will thank you. My God, I don't know what just happened there, but we'll deal with it. You know what they say, shrimping ain't easy. It's true. They all do be saying that. Oh my goodness, Hero. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Hi, everyone. My name's Evan. I'm here playing some Celeste 3AG. If you don't know me, I'm here every day playing all sorts of stuff. Right now we're playing through the Outer Wilds DLC on the weekdays. We got Fortnite on Saturdays, and I'm playing Celeste on Sundays. If y'all want to hit that follow button, hang out here. It's always a good time. Thanks for watching stream. Thanks everyone who's been lurking. Thanks everyone who's been in chat. We're gonna go ahead and end stream now. Oh, brother. That's crazy. Yeah, thank you so much for the raid. Thank you, Raiders. Goodbye, Raiders. We're gonna go ahead and start up a raid here. Dude, look, Hero, it's solely because there's no way I can clear this before it hits the time I have to end stream anyway. And I have an early morning tomorrow. Thought we had another 10 minutes. Dog, you think I can beat this? You think I can beat this level? You think I can beat Oshiro in 10 minutes? Do you actually think I can finish this in 10 minutes? This is the run? You gotta believe? Speed run? Okay. Alright, you guys. Alright, I'm gonna lock in. I'm not looking at chat. I swear I'm not looking at chat. I'm gonna lock in, for real. Alright, hopefully not too many people left when I said I was ending stream, but if they did, they're gonna be sad because this is the run right here. It's a run, trust me. And we gotta go quick because I got stuff to do. I got sleepies to do. I got things to do in the morning. It's not funny. It's not funny I've got work in the morning. Trust. We got this. Do you like this? I'm really speedrunning. You can tell by the way that it is. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Go, go, go. Nobody's seen speedrun strats like this. Nobody plays Celeste as fast as I do. I'm the best one to ever do it. And I know it. I know it to be true. Oh my god, I lost like a couple frames there, you guys. Run's cooked. Alright. What a big mess. Someone needs to clean their room. Get this guy a Roomba. Oh my god, you guys, why did I go a way I've never gone before and dead end myself? Sorry. Unalive end myself. I mean, unalive myself. I mean, nope. It's too difficult. It's too difficult, chat.
Hi.
Yo, I said I was not looking at chat, okay? I will mute you if I have to. Hi. What's funny is y'all probably think that when I say I'm not looking at chat, you mean I'm actually just like doing my best to not glance. Little do you know, I turned you off. I can't even see you. I don't even know what you're saying. No, no. I should not have invited this into my life. No, they want me to lose. They want me to throw. They hate me. They're throwing everything they've got at me. I will not falter. I will not fumble. I will persevere. No sweat. Got him. They thought I was about to do it. Psych. Not again. Not this time. Not today. Sure. They're up. They're down. They're up. They're down. That one was a little scary though, I will admit. I will not quit. Well, this is going just about as well as our very first run of today's stream went, so, you know, that's a good sign at least. Thank you, Oshiro, for all your hard work. Easy. They're all a bunch of haters. They're all a bunch of haters. Every single one of them. They didn't think he could do it. They didn't think he could do it. They should have believed. They should have freaking believed. I'm telling you. Oh, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Hey, I didn't slow down. I was being silly. Oh no, oh no. Who is they? We all believed. Maybe you shouldn't have. Maybe you shouldn't have. Oh, I thought we had it, chat. I was getting greedy. I went too quick. I should have slowed down and I should have slowed down for Herobrine's sake. Damn. Unfortunate, you guys. Unfortunate. Need to take your time? Apparently, I do. You're hurting my heart. Oh. No. Okay, we'll get him. We'll get him next week. Better read my justification for the bells. I can't have everyone believing I'm evil. I want you to win so skillfully that these bells mean nothing to you. I understand. Challenging you so you showcase your true power. Perfect. Perfect. I got it. I got it. Look, next week, we're crushing this. Just you wait. Just you wait. We're gonna crush this next week. Yo, I'm starting up a raid. I'm starting up a raid over to our boy Metal Face J. Is he live still? Wait. He was live. Yo, you guys, I'm gonna just drop my controller really quick. Raid message in the chat. Top one for the subs, bottom one for everyone else. We're gonna go raid over to Metal Face J, playing some Dragon Quest VII Reimagined. Let's go say what's up over there. I'll catch y'all for stream tomorrow. More Outer Wilds DLC and more Celeste next week. Until then, y'all have a good one. Bye.